Hello, Disc Golf fans, and welcome to the first round of the 2021 Disc Golf Pro Tour Match Play Championship presented by Discmania. This is the third matchup. I am Brian Earhart, joined here by Nate Perkins. We have Chris Dickerson versus Kyle Klein. This is going to be a heated matchup here.
Yeah, Chris and Kyle both won their very first regular season Pro Tour event this year. Chris took down the Green Mountain Championship, Kyle taking down Idlewild, and look at the record. What? Look at that. They have the exact same top 10 percentage.
This is going to be a
That's incredible.
Tight match here. Kind of a rough first round setup for Kyle. Chris being the 13 seed and being one of the best players in the world. Let's see how they do jumping into hole number one.
At 950, probably plays a little over 1,000 feet, slightly uphill the entire way.
I feel like biting off distance on this one is crucial. It's not enough to just throw a placement Hyzer, I feel like.
Kyle Klein versus Chris Dickerson. First on the tee, our 5 seed from Wyoming, Michigan. Give it up for Kyle Klein.
And when I look at Kyle Klein as a player from a skill set standpoint, I see the future of disc golf. I see shot shaping, I see technicality, I see distance, I see spin putts, I see sidearms, I see push putts. And a very low impact throw.
He's just so loose. I see him throw and it just is like a rubber band, you know, it just is back and forward without, exactly like you said, without any impact. It doesn't look aggressive, but yet he throws it so far.
All right, folks, Limestone Laser. He's got the double camo going. The man means business.
And he is on point. He's always played his best golf this late in the season. We watched him take down the USDGC last October. He's won the Tour Championship twice in October. He's ready. He's throwing good shots.
And he's come off of a GMC victory recently. He loves this stretch of the season. He's on the East Coast. Here's Kyle.
Kyle is the definition of a term that Nate Sexton told me that has really stuck with me, of reaching back loose. For me, I think of Kyle Klein when I think of someone that gets around the disc without really extending.
Nope, he just turns his shoulders. His technique is so smooth. I see a mix of Simon and Eagle, actually, when I watch him throw.
Oh, my goodness. That's so good.
Here's some trash talk in the background. Kevin and Calvin. And Chris just playing it safe. Chris sees that Kyle is not in a spot to take a birdie. Doesn't need to go for anything special here.
Yeah, remember, guys, we are playing match play. Players are going head-to-head here. They just need to beat their opponent on the hole to win 1 point from the hole.
Yeah, so Chris is just going to lay up there. They're going to push this hole. Kyle just needs to make this short 15-footer. No! Oh, no!
Oh, that is mean.
The very first hole. Dead center pole spit out. Oh, I'm just cringing.
Yeah, that is definitely cringeworthy, Brian.
I mean, given the putt was coming in hot, but you don't see that too often. That's a 1 in 100 miss there. That's an unfortunate loss there for Kyle moving into number 2. I mean, 725. You have this flat surface that's kind of tough to land on if you don't flip your shot as it's moving left. So the footing is always a tough thing here that we've noticed.
Yeah, this golf green is in bounds, but the sidewalk that you see long is OB, and it wraps around that left side of the pin down the hill.
And for those watching, what do you think about spit outs on the Pro Tour? What do you think about spit outs on championship caliber baskets? I personally don't have that much of an opinion on them. I think it's just like bowling. You throw a good shot, every now and then you're left with a 7-pin. And I think sometimes it happens in disc golf with some beautiful putts. So let's see if Kyle can come back here and put a good shot in the fairway. It's always so deflating to have that happen to you.
I almost feel like we could have a... Kyle's throwing the night strike here. Got to give a shout out. OG night strike right here. Flipping it up.
So smooth.
Right to flat, little Hyzer. I almost feel like the Pro Tour could have a smaller target and a more efficient one that doesn't have as wide of a catching radius, but when you do hit it where you're supposed to, that it catches at a higher percentage than some of these larger targets.
And as Kyle throws a beautiful second shot.
Nice shot, Kyle.
Because I almost feel like putting in disc golf is too easy and too predictable when we compare it directly to golf, which I know isn't always the best. But when we do, we just know that these top players are going to make these circle one putts almost every time, it seems.
With no wind and, under pressure, that's always a factor as well. I think one of the coolest, as Chris slides one up to circle 2, one of the cooler thoughts that I've heard on the whole basket discussion comes from Paul Macbeth. Paul had mentioned that for golf, it's the golf hole is about 2 golf balls wide. In basketball, it's about 2 basketballs wide. And in disc golf, it's 2 frisbees wide. And, he pitched an idea about taking the basket and just shrinking it to be 2 putters wide. So same configuration, just a little bit smaller catching mechanism. I don't really have an opinion either way, but I thought it was an interesting thought here.
All right, Kyle takes the hole with a birdie on hole 2. It's a good bounce back after that spit out. Hole 3, 700 feet. It's a par 4, but players do have an opportunity to attack this one. Plays slightly downhill, sets up for a huge left to right shaping and Hyzer.
Okay, we see the wind picking up a little bit. And it just fell out of the sky so quickly.
Really did get slammed, huh?
Huh. See if Chris can make an adjustment here. Oh, he's taking big run up here. And Chris hoping to get that to flip all the way over. Look at this shot.
Oh, he crushed it. Wow,
And still kind of got slammed down. I'm not sure if there was some sort of big crosswind.
I love the Kev Jones commentary that we're getting on every shot.
Yeah, might as well just...
He's great.
Yeah,
He
might as well
gets
just tone it down.
He gets so pumped for good disc golf shots.
I have played numerous rounds with him, and you are absolutely right about that. That man gets hype.
What a run.
Oh, and he's got a little ways here, 25 feet. And just hits it a bit high and cashes it in. Oh, and this is that distance. And psychologically, you know That thought is in the back of his head. Hits it on the lower left side. They are going to tie yet again, moving into number 4, 435. Just a long, slow fading shot. OB on the left side. Just letting them air it out. It's a nice distance to watch them throw. A couple different speeds, too. You don't see them throw the same speed of disc. You see a couple different strategies here.
Yeah, this is a blend of S-Line DD3 from the new Discmania factory.
And that was pulled hard to the right. And this is the chink in the armor. Here is Dickerson with an opportunity. Yeah, great shot. So it shows actually Chris is a little short. Did not look like that. Off the tee, he's going to be pitching up.
Right, hole 5, low ceiling, really hard to get the air shot over this second hill right here and onto this flat spot that we're flying over now. The green is also heavily guarded, finishes up and to the right up this hill. We have seen a couple roller attempts here.
I could see Kyle going for it. Kyle has so many shots in his arsenal. But yeah, you don't, with the air shot, you don't really quite know what the line is. The ceiling kind of sends you straight into the top of the hill. And I guess that's a good enough shot for a flex sidearm. Okay.
Looks like we're going to see the roller here.
This is one of the more technical rollers you'll see off the tee all year. It's hard to force the players to even think about trying this shot. Oh, and they like it. You note how he kind of just threw a soft air shot there and just let it gently drift over to the right.
Yeah, super flippy F7 there.
Oh, big sidearm. That at least can get to the base of the hill. Oh, and it does hit the hill and roll a little bit. He has about 55 feet. Chris is going roller up to the basket. He's trying to fight the hill. He doesn't want to throw the forehand to risk the roll away.
This has to get down so quick, and look how quick he does get it down.
No way.
What a shot. He is a magician.
I mean, that is the optimal line to, prevent the rollaway that you'll get coming in at such a steep angle. And Kyle knew he had to make that putt.
Oh, this is going to be a great match.
What a putt. Jinx. Yikes, that was so smooth. We will see you on hole number 6 after the ad break.
Hole 6, significantly downhill. It's 390, plays closer to 300 feet. Really tough one to park. There's OB left and long. Players are typically throwing something on a Hyzer angle out wide. as Brian's been saying, just kind of picking your spot, playing a little geometry.
And Kyle has hit that nice breaking point. It's slowly fading back into the hill. Oh, and he's gone a little long. He's gone out of bounds, and it shows how tough that hill is to access.
Yeah, what a difference. I mean, if he hits the front side of the hill, he just stops.
And he was trying to mitigate that ground play by going with something slower, it looked like.
And Chris sees the red flag and just plays it safe. He is going to put some pressure on Kyle here. Yeah, you could see how timid he went on the drive and the putt because he knows that Kyle has to make this circle's edge look to just push the hole.
And this is about 30 feet. This is still gettable. And he just, in one putt, lost the hole. Dickerson takes a stroke on him.
Yeah, Chris took a chance, and it paid off.
And Kyle gives it to him. And Kyle with the rollaway, he doesn't even want to take that putt. Hole number 7, 765. You're seeing some rollers. You're seeing some air shots. This is not a lot of danger. The danger comes on the second shot with the OB bunker and the OB green. Just a tight sliver you have to land on.
Yeah, it's slightly downhill off the tee. We see some huge drives on this hole, some huge rollers. Looks like Chris is lining up the fast roller.
Oh, he threw that low. And I like that because it hits the ground with less downward force, so there's less friction when it hits the ground. It keeps the speed. That's a great roller from Chris. Yeah, that's another thing about the roller that's so interesting. You want those distance rollers to hit the ground with as little impact as possible, so none of the speed gets taken out of it. Kyle going with the air shot, and that is smoked. Look at that.
Yeah, that's well over 500 feet.
Okay, Chris coming into the green with a little Hyzer. That is no problem for Chris. Kyle's going to have just a chip shot up to the green, so pressure's on. Looks good. That's looking like a split, folks. And they both just pick up their disc. They are ready to split and move on to the next hole. Quick pickup, 720 uphill. Again, big distance shot. Nate, you were saying the grass was not liking the roller.
Little thicker on this fairway, and it is slightly uphill at first, so the roller isn't really the preferred way to cover ground on this one.
Let us know in the comments what you feel about the golf courses that we play on tour. Let us know what parts of the golf courses you like. If there's any positive elements and other things that you wish they changed in the course design, because there's certain parts that are just absolutely beautiful that I've seen. Some of the big bombs, the downhill par 3s. Some of these venues are just absolutely pristine.
Yeah, it's pretty special that we're even playing disc golf here. We said it in the opening video that this golf course that we're playing on, this original 9 holes, was designed by Don Ross in 1948. Don Ross designed the course that they just played the Tour Championship on, where Cantlay won $15 million. So pretty historic property that we're playing on here. Steve Bro from Discmania has been working on this property for years, and it's finally here. Pretty cool. And as the game continues to evolve, there's so many
problems that need solutions in regards to course design, and it comes from just paying attention to what these players are doing. You know, what is difficult for a Kyle Klein or a Chris Dickerson? You know, how do we begin continuing to challenge these players while keeping distance as a prerequisite? You know, as the game evolves, everyone's going to get good at distance. So then what comes from that? I think these are a pretty good indicator of where we're going. Great putt from Kyle. And there you go. Moving into number 9 quickly. 555-foot par 3. This is I would say close to a signature hole out here.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Brian. I would say that this is the premium hole here at the Steel Club. Just it's significantly downhill, and there's just so much airspace, so many different ways to shape this one. The most effective way I've seen is to skip it off the green. Kind of hard to stick the landing here.
And Chris has actually put a good move on it, and he's going to be circle 2's length from the basket, putting away from the out of bounds. So Kyle knows he has to put this one somewhat close.
Yeah, Kyle not really loving the wind gust that he's getting right here.
He's hoping that he gets a little drift, and that is just getting beat down.
Yeah, it's so downhill that as soon as you get that angle wrong out of the hand at all, it just exaggerates that miss, drags it down into the right.
Oh, no. I think he was trying to slide it off the green, and he just slid it long. Chris might even be able to lay this up.
And he is just laying it up. A little chess match here, Brian.
You're right about that. Oh, and Kyle has given up his queen in the opening there, folks.
And Chris is going to be up 2 with just 3 holes to play, and this is a really tough hole to score on. You can see it's 510 feet. You have to hit this with almost all Hyzer. With the way that it shapes up, you can't really start it off too far left. We've got a wall of trees and out of bounds on that left side.
Yeah, we watched Ezra in a previous match play this hole and just flip his a little bit. I kind of thought he was the best candidate for someone getting a 2 on this hole. With that hard Hyzer, flip up to flat as it's riding straight at the basket. This is just a tough par 3.
Yeah, I believe Chris is going to be playing this one for a 3 and going to be putting it in Kyle's hands.
Yeah, put some turn on it. That's going to stable up, though. It's not a bad shot. Definitely playing it more conservative, like you said. So Kyle sees a green light here. He has to go for this.
Yeah, it's a slight headwind. This is his S-Line DD3. He has the power. Let's see if he hits it right.
He wanted turn, and it's not coming, but I still think there's a chance. He's still going to be a ways from the basket, but closer than Chris. Okay. This is big. $80.
Wow, Kyle threw a big shot.
Come
and
on.
Still came up short on that one. You can see just how long it really is.
Me and my brother and my dad were out there for hours just playing disc golf, having fun.
That's like one of the first things we usually say. It's a great family sport.
We got to do it as a family.
And it builds relationship. Like, I know my dad so much better because of disc golf.
It's nice that that's something that we can connect and go do together.
My parents are 100% behind it. Bad rounds, good rounds, doesn't matter. They always have a smile on their face.
We don't call it sacrifice. We call it fun.
Get out there and have fun. At the end of the day, most important is have fun.
All right. Hole number 11, giant anti-bomb over the top of the tree line into the fairway and back up the hill to the basket. I mean, this is it.
Yeah.
Kyle needs to beat Chris on these last 2 holes.
Yep. He is dormy.
Huge.
You really, those trees right there, can't really tell on camera how tall they are, but you have to throw that shot really high, right out of your hand to clear them. And they are out of bounds as well.
Oh, and Kyle is going for an inside route.
Yeah, so there is a gap between the second and third giant tree, and he found it.
Wow, what a shot. He's got a nice Hyzer into the basket. And that's exactly what he needed to do. Pressure on Chris.
I believe he said he was trying to dunk that one because he knows that this is a pretty routine up and down for Chris.
And Chris has put him to a tester's distance. I believe he's close to edge of circle 1 from what it looks like. 32 feet. And that is it right there. They're pushing it to hole number 12.
Wow, he rechecks the wind. Thought it was going to drop for him.
That's another match. That's another match going into the final hole. Dickerson is up 1.
Yeah, it's might be the longest par 3 that I've ever seen. 760 feet. Pretty downhill. It's reachable for some of the longer arms in the game. I do think that Kyle has the power to reach this one.
And that is the line you need to throw. Come on, Kyle.
What a shot. He is going to be just at circle 2's edge, but that was a 700-foot shot we just watched.
Wow. Chris just needs to put this in play. Pure Hyzer. And that was real conservative for Chris. He still has some work to do. Just a little Hyzer out of the hand. It's leaking a little bit left.
Whoa, it skipped off the basket is actually on an old tee pad, and he skipped right off of it long.
And Kyle was running the 2 look, but this is crucial for Chris. If he misses this, they're going to a playoff.
Yeah, this is for the match right here. Whoa. Back-to-back misses, and we are going into extra innings. That happened.
They're picking up.
It happened quick, yeah. We're going to hole 1, Brian.
Wow. Wide open opportunity.
Those were gimmies. We have one winner out of these 2 matches. Give it up for our number 12 seed, who's won the match over our number 5 seed.
And here we go, hole number 1.
Kyle gets redemption, Brian. After
does.
spitting out, he gets to try this monster of a par 4 once again.
I think we're going to see a little bit more distance getting bit off here. We need to if they want to get the birdie.
Quick message to the spectators. We do have some crowd control. Please stay behind the quiet signs, behind the media. And thanks for coming out. We got a sudden death playoff here between Chris Dickerson and Kyle Klein. Let's show them a little bit of love before we tee off here.
The golfer in the background tipping his hat.
First on the tee, give it up for Kyle Klein. Let's go, Kyle.
And again, I think they really need to bite off some distance here.
Yeah, the further you get off the tee, if you drive further than your opponent, you then have the advantage because you get to see what your opponent does on the tricky approach.
Okay. Kind of a conservative shot. He gets to fire off first. They got about 400 feet into the basket from here. This is a tough shot. OB all around the basket. He's going way wide.
Yeah, he's putting the ball in Kyle's court here, saying, I'm playing for par, Kyle. Are you going to try and attack this one?
And how tempting is that? Kyle puts a good move on this, but he also is playing it safe. They're going to pitch up and down and get themselves a par, hopefully. Okay. Oh, Kyle maybe going for the throw in on that one. And they are going to pick up and push to the next hole. Second hole of the playoff. Hole number 14. Here we go.
Slightly uphill, a little bit of a low ceiling. Don't want to push it too straight. You don't want to push it too far or too left either. Ideally, you'd like to land flat on that golf green. That leaves you about 375 into the pin here. This golf green inbounds. Got that OB deep and left, which comes at you pretty quick. We saw Kyle take this hole with a birdie 3 during regulation. Chris going FX2 here.
Should be right in the middle.
Yeah, it looks to be a pretty prime spot.
Love the line that Kyle throws on this. A lot flippier of a disc than Chris chose. But we watched him at Hornets Nest last year at the Tour Championship. Kyle has incredible shot shaping creativity. And he does not like that right off the bat. And that could be it for him.
Yeah, he just got that nice strike a little high out of the hand. He is looking at a par at best with Chris being in a prime spot.
He's got to give himself just some sort of look to throw in pretty much. Oh, and he's got a little branch in his way.
It's a big shot for Chris. If he can put it close, it's pretty much over.
That looks good, but it's leaking left. And he stays up on the putting surface with a look to win. Kyle threw a good forehand out of those woods. He still has to go forehand again.
FT3.
And that is all he can do. That is a solid shot. Maybe a little deep,
They're
huh?
looking long. There's a sidewalk.
No.
Oh, and that is game over for Klein. Chris just gets to pitch up, and he is moving on, taking down the 5 seed. Kyle Klein. Wow.
What a match.
Yeah, 14 holes. Yeah, this match play format is really entertaining.
Chris takes it down. He moves on to the next round, and we will see.
The winner of this match, your 13 seed. Give it up for Chris Dickerson.
And we'll see who plays against Chris in the next round. What a finish. And we have Kevin Jones versus Garrett Gerthy, another phenomenal matchup.
Come on.
Checking in to see who plays against Chris Dickerson in that second round of the Elite 8. We have a lot more disc golf content coming at you, folks.
This course is pretty fun to watch. Not gonna lie.
We will catch you for the next match. See you soon.